History Gossip, where I explore the stories and struggles of our wonderful American history. And there's a lot. Today I'll discuss, though, Dolores Huerta and her impact and significance in American history. Now, before I get started, last week I did women's rights. So, like, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, I said that so wrong, but that's okay. And just, like, what they did to, try and get a lot of stuff. Some stuff didn't get passed, and that's okay. So if you're back, welcome back. If you're not, then welcome. I hope you're feeling, looking, and smelling good. The scent I have of the day for me is champagne toast. This is the bottle. Yeah. So now let's just get started. To start, let's provide some background on Dolores. She was born on April 10th, 1930. So here's what we found. Dolores Huerta was a co-founder of the United Farm Workers Association, UFWA, just the abbreviation of it. She is known as one of the most influential labor activists of the 20th century. She grew up with her parents being divorced. When she was around her mom, though, she was influenced by all of the activism and compassionate treatment of workers. And now, she did teach in the 1950s, but she felt like she could help more with the farmers and workers because she kept on seeing hungry farm people when she taught. She ended up helping organize workers, negotiated contracts, advocated for safer working conditions, including the elimination of harmful pesticides, and she also fought for employment and healthcare benefits like everyone else got and still gets. Now, some key figures involved in her life and her legacy. She led many table grape boycotts in the late 1960s, which ended up becoming a successful union contract by the year of 1970. When she did another consumer boycott of grapes in 1973, which resulted in the groundbreaking California Agricultural Labor Relations Act of 1975. That allowed unions to be formed by farm workers and bargain for better wages and conditions, which is honestly great. So now let's discuss her impact that she had, the impact of her legacy, and her achievements. The major achievements that she had were her working to improve workers' legislative representation by being a lobbyist. Plus, she also worked for more Latinas and women to be elected to political office and has championed women's issues, which is great because we still need that till this day. I talked more about women, what was going on with the women in my last episode last week. So if you want to hear more, go to that. Now, she's obviously said a lot of things, everybody says a lot of things, and they're now quotes. And so, the impact of what she said in her life. For example, she said one thing: we do need women in civic life. We do need women to run for office, to be in political office. We need a feminist to be at the table when discussions are made so that the right decision will be made, which is just very impactful. It just shows that she is for women being in politics and believes that women should overall be in everything, which I spoke more about last week. She also said, I wish I could say to all those people who consider themselves anarchists or radicals, please join the nonviolent movement. This is how Gandhi freed India. If Gandhi freed India, we can certainly free the United States from our racism, misogyny, and bigotry. I can speak, I promise. This just shows, since Gandhi did what he could for his people, we should be doing the same thing for our people. In America, we have to do it so we can all be united in the end. She also said, like, this, I count this as her biggest inspirational thing she's ever said. Every moment is an organizing opportunity. Every person a potential activist. Every minute a chance to change the world. Now, this is just basically saying that, like, we should take the opportunity to make the world a better place and make the United States like the real United States our founding fathers wanted us to have. To be united, peaceful, and living a life of liberty in the pursuit of happiness. Just like Thomas Jefferson said. Overall, she was an inspiration to all and still is, with her leading boycotts and getting a whole axe sign just to help with what they were boycotting for, and is still wanting more rights for Latinos and women. Anyway, thanks for tuning in on History Gossip. We hope you learned something new about the Latino civil rights movement and American history, and technically the women's rights. Now, next week, I'll probably talk about, I don't know. Give me a topic to talk about next week. The most important thing of all is don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast with others who might be interested in learning more. And trust me, you're gonna need to know this to get through high school, to get through college, to get through life. If you don't know your history, you don't know the world. Join me next time as I continue to explore important topics in American history. I might even add some scandals into it. You never know.
Baby girl, you are so pretty, pretty.